was good. Yeah, about time. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I thought the offensive line really won the day for us. Been dealing out all day back there. Could have run the ball every play and won the game. I mean, it was incredible what they did up front. So I would say that was just awesome to watch. And then yeah, I thought all three phases made good plays. But there's also a lot of areas to improve. Giving up a big shot at the end. And then our kickoff coverage wasn't great. But it means a lot to obviously go to a bowl game for the first time in it seems like forever. So they better replace that tarp, I expect, sometime soon. I've been counting on it.
It's been up there a while.
Yeah, no kidding. It's got like dust all over it.
But just for you guys as seniors to go out, you're not done yet, but just to win this one.
Yeah, I mean, it just means so much because the group of guys who are the seniors, like we are really close, and that's the reason why a lot of guys came back. And things kind of hadn't gone our way the last few weeks, but on senior day, in front of the sold-out crowd, I mean, it's perfect. So
You're part of the field goal kicking operation and started off kind of rocky, and you guys have made 8 straight field goals. What's that journey been like for the season?
Yeah, I mean, John is just so super talented, and so he was like a freshman, so at the start it's just super tough because we had some pretty inconsistent operations from the snapping standpoint. So as a young kicker, that just absolutely destroys your confidence. So Flaggy's really taking control of that job, and John's just hitting the ball super well. I mean, there's days where you won't miss a single kick all practice, and that stuff you don't even hear of in the pros sometimes. So yeah, I think John is going to be someone who's going to continue to build on this, but he's an NFL kicker for sure. Just his consistent ball striking right now is incredible.
Well, we haven't talked much about your year. I mean, do you feel like you're hitting the ball pretty well from what you kind of wanted to do coming into the season?
Yeah. I would say I'm kind of more focused. I changed my goals. Last year I was more like a numbers-focused guy. But that's kind of like subject to if you have a bunch of pooch punts, then you're kind of not going to achieve those. So I'm just more focused on ball contact this year. And I'm sitting about 85% right now, which is pretty good. So that's really my main goal, and I've been hitting that pretty good. But obviously we got 2 more games now, so I think the net punt has been something that hasn't been great. We've had 3 blocked, so that's kind of what's killed that. But outside of that, I've hit the ball as well as I could have hoped to coming into the year. So, yeah.
What caused that change in what you prioritized?
I was kind of down on myself after last year. I didn't have the numbers, but I punted a lot better than I did the year before. I had a couple really untimely mishits that didn't help the team, obviously, but the year as a whole wasn't as bad as maybe the numbers showed. So yeah, we went to Illinois last year and it was like 40-mile-an-hour wind, and we punted into it all 4 times on average, like 34 yards a punt, but that was like one of my best days. So just kind of changing my mindset. It's allowed me to play a lot more free this year. Like when we played Rutgers, it was like a tornado out there. So just not worry about the average as much. So, yeah. Brett's helped out a lot too, obviously.
What was the feeling when you downed him down at the 3?
Yeah, that was good. So that was a special punt. It was called banana ball, where it like spins and flutters that way, and it's either it's a ball you want the returner to try to catch and fumble because it's like impossible to catch, or he'll let it go. So that was well executed in that moment, and that's something that Brett was like, you got to pull this out your final game in Nebraska at home. And I was like, all right, perfect time. So that was cool. Yeah.
How's it helped having him around this year?
Yeah, it's helped a lot. Just someone to communicate between Foley and us. What he's seeing in terms of technique or practice plans, stuff like that. It's helped so much, and he's also working on some of the scheme stuff with the punt returners, gunners, jammers, stuff like that. So, they're really using him for a lot, and he actually wasn't here today, but yeah, he's been no shortage of like the biggest asset to the special teams unit since joining. So, awesome.
Thanks,
yeah,
Brian.
thank you guys.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.